Good morning, Dr. Scott. My name is Daanial. Along with me is my teammate, Rizqie, and today we'll be presenting the data collection and analysis for our major research project titled Human Creativity in AI-Assisted Design Communication, Authorship, Process Transparency, and Skill Retention among Designers and Students. This presentation focuses specifically on how we collected data and what we found so far, and how this relates back to our research questions. So, our research looks at how AI tools are increasingly integrated into design workflows, and how this affects three key areas, which are authorship, creativity, and trust. We focus on three production conditions: human-only, human plus AI, and AI-only designs. As AI tools become more accessible, it's becoming harder to tell who actually made a design, which raises questions about ownership, credibility, and whether design skills are being weakened over time. In the background, we see two major tensions. First, AI can clearly speed up design processes and assist with ideation. Second, there's growing concern around blurred authorship and skill atrophy, especially in areas like typography, layout, and visual hierarchy. While some research suggests that transparency can increase trust, there's still limited empirical work on how people actually judge AI-assisted designs, which is the gap of our study. Our study is guided by three research questions. Research question 1 asks how human-only, human plus AI, and AI-only artifacts differ in quality and time efficiency. Research question 2 looks at how people perceive authorship and how that perception influences judgments of creativity and trust. Research question 3 explores the signal people use to identify AI involvement and their views on transparency and skill retention. As for the data collection methods, we used three main methods. First is the stimuli creation. Designers produce 3 posters each, one human only, one human plus AI, one AI only, using the same brief. Second, surveys. Group A viewed the posters without any disclosure, while Group B viewed the same posters with a provenance strip showing AI involvement. Each group rated creativity, trust, and classified authorships. Finally, we conducted semi-structured interviews with 3 design students and 1 professional designer to understand workflow decisions, authorship cues, and attitudes towards transparency. For the stimuli creation, we observed clear patterns. AI-only posters were produced the fastest, but designers consistently described them as generic, flat, and lacking hierarchy. Human-only posters took the longest, but showed clearer intent, stronger hierarchy, and personal style. Human plus AI workflow offered the strongest balance. AI was mainly used for ideation or background imagery, while layout, typography, and hierarchy remained human control. Designers felt that this preserved authorship while improving efficiency.
Okay, continue with the survey outcomes for RQ1. The question is, how do Group A and Group B differ in creativity, trust, and confidence when judging AI involvement? So as you can see, there's 3. First one is for creativity, where the difference is for Group A is 2.8 and Group B is 3. Trust, where Group B is higher, only 3.1. Meanwhile, A is 2.6. And then for confidence, Group A is 3.4, Group B is 3.5. Overall, both groups show the same pattern. AI work best when paired with human input, not as AI only. Okay, continue with the survey outcomes for RQ2. The question is, how does the provenance strip affect trust and creativity ratings for AI-involved design? There's only 2, trust and creativity. For the trust, Group A is very low, only 2.5 per 5. Meanwhile, Group B have 4.5 per 5. For the creativity, both groups have the same amount, which is 2.8 per 5. In both groups, typography and layout consistency were the main cues used to identify AI involvement. Okay, continue with the survey outcomes for RQ3. Transparency increased trust in both groups with a stronger effect when the provenance strip was shown. For Group A, 3.5, meanwhile Group B is higher with 4.5 per 5. Look at the creativity, where the gap is not so far. For Group A is 2.8, meanwhile Group B is 3, showing disclosure improves credibility more than originality. And for the concern, both groups have the same score, which is 4.4. In both groups, typography and layout consistency were the main cues used to identify AI involvement. Going with the interview findings, this will summary of shared themes across all interviews on AI's roles, trust, and core design skills. First one is AI is mainly an ideation assistant. All interviews said AI is useful for brainstorming, research, and generating early concept. After that, for human control protects creative integrity, they consistently stress that layout, typography, composition, and finishing must stay human-led. And for AI can save time but also create extra work, AI helps speed up early stage, yet it can waste time when output are low quality or need heavy manual refinement. And for the second interview findings, first one is transparency builds trust. All interviewers agree that audience should know when AI is involved, especially in consumer, facing or client work. And then minimal disclosure is preferred. A simple provenance strip or short label is enough. Over-explaining every AI step is distracting and reduces professionalism. And for core skill must be protected from automation. They shared concern that over-reliance on AI could weaken essential design skills. So design, education, and practice should keep fundamentals at the center.
This study focuses on static poster designs, which allow for controlled comparisons but does not capture the full range of rapidly evolving AI systems such as video, motion, and multimodal generation. AI tools are also increasingly layered through custom workflows built on top of base models, which complicates authorship and process transparency. As a result, these findings represent a snapshot in time, while the underlying issues of trust, authorship, and skill retention remain relevant as AI continues to evolve. In conclusion, AI assistance does not significantly reduce perceived creativity, but lack of transparency consistently lowers trust. Without disclosure, participants frequently misidentified authorship, highlighting the limits of visual judgment alone. Human-AI collaboration was perceived more positively than AI-only work, particularly when core design decisions remain human-led. Overall, provenance systems offer a practical way to support trust while reinforcing the continued importance of human design skills.